Shout out to Sellerboard for being today's sponsor. I didn't make as much in March as I did in February, but I know exactly why. It's the end of the month again, which means it's time to share with you
how much I made from Amazon FBA.
If you've worked with Amazon, you'll know that it's not that easy to see what your total profits are for the month. So to help me out with this, I'll be using Sellerboard. Despite the fact that I was out of product for a good portion of the month, March still ended up being a decent month. If you've watched this video, and I'll include a link, you'll know that I made a rookie mistake.
Oops.
And I ran out of some of my top sellers. Nonetheless, several other products stepped up and filled the gap, making March a very profitable month. First off, the sales were surprisingly pretty good. Let's look at the top 3 items based on quantity of units sold. First place went to the SDS binder again, clocking in at 107 units. Second place was the projecting first aid sign. And third, the lift properly safety poster. The SDS binder was last month's top seller, so that wasn't a surprise, but I wasn't expecting to see the other 2 products in the top 3. Though I keep the prices low for the first aid sign and the poster, they're both very profitable items, so it's nice to see that we sold so many this last month. I've also been noticing a trend with the first aid signs. More and more businesses are buying this product, and when they buy them, they're not just ordering 1 unit at a time, they're ordering several. So much so that the average order is 1.5 units. Okay, so that was the top 3 items as for units sold. Now let's talk about sales revenue. Number 1 was the days without incident sign with sales of $4,939. Second place was the 3-pack SDS binder with sales of $2,780. And third was the 1-pack SDS binder with sales of $2,400. One of the items that didn't show up that should have been here was the SDS station. So why wasn't it here? Well, because I ran out. Sales for this month would have been so much higher had I not run out of stock on this and also a few other products, but I will try not to dwell on that. Instead, I'll try to learn from my mistakes and do better next month. Previously, I'd mentioned a new inventory tracking solution that I've been working on. I'm excited to say that it's almost done, and I totally look forward to using it soon. Now, as for the most profitable items, let's take a look at those. First place went to the days without incident sign, which made a profit of $1,429. Second place went to the 3-pack SDS binder, which made $1,316. And lastly, third place went to the 4-pack SDS binder, which made a profit of $1,018. Now, with all the details out of the way, it's time to share the total profits for the month. Here we go. From 55 products, which is 1 up from last month, total revenue was $35,800. Advertising cost was $3,955. Refund costs were $1,163. Amazon fees were $12,907. And costs of goods sold were $8,334. So that means my total Amazon FBA profit for the month of March was, drumroll, $9,358. That number is down from last month, but last month was so high that I didn't expect to reach that number again so quickly. The nice thing is that it seems like I've established a new profitability base of $9,000 a month. It's been 3 months now that I haven't gone below that number. Though I made less this month than what I did in February, I will never complain about making $9,000 a month doing what I love. And that's it. Thanks again for joining me for another episode of
How much I made from Amazon FBA.
If you'd like to see how much I made from the previous month, please click on the video above. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe here. Thank you.